Hey guys, it's me Amanda, and I'm gonna be talking a little quietly because or because my family is asleep and I don't want them to hear this, but there's just something really on my mind. I need to get this out. So today was not a very good day for me because a lot of stuff was happening today, and the tragic incident really got to me. It still is, but I'm getting a little better. But it was still really sad, so I was not in the moods to be cheerful today. So, um, my family decided, okay, why don't we go to the mall? And, they wanted to go to the mall and then they wanted to grab something to eat. And I was like, okay, alright, I'll do it. Because I was getting hungry. Now, I wanted to shop alone because I really wanted to be alone today because I was not in the mood to be with everyone, just kind of wanted to chill by myself. And then, I decided to go, like, to Hot Topics and, I bought like my Doctor Who sweater, the Tartar sweater. Then because my dad bought it for me because he passed by Hot Topics, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, come over here and buy me this sweater." And not that I wasn't grateful for it. I really am grateful that I bought it for me. But after that, sorry, you really have to put this up. I'm talking a little too quiet. Um, After that, I wanted to go to Spencer's. But Dad was trying on some shoes. What was your Spencer's against that? Whoever he wanted to try on some shoes at this store. Like I don't know what it's called, but the stores that sell like the All Star shoes. That's my favorite store to go to if I ever need shoes. So anyway, I decided okay, might as well look around. Now I wanted to try on some shoes, right? Like just because I'm like got nothing better to do. Looking for some boots anyway. And I would assume my dad would have left afterwards. No, he decided to stay. Um, so I picked out like 3 boots. One was really cool, but it was way too big for me. It had like spikes. It was around around here. Sorry. And one was okay, decent looking. It wasn't bad. It fit pretty nice, but I didn't like how it looked. And then there was this one shoe that everyone everyone freaked out about. It was like this big boot. Now, like when you see like a shirt on a rack or a jacket, and you're like, that doesn't look bad. But then when you try it on, you didn't really like it, and you're like, oh, it's better on the rack. That's what I kind of experienced just now. So I tried on a couple of shoes. They didn't fit, and I kind of felt bad for the guy who was really nice and like brought me all these shoes, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it didn't work. So I then the last shoe was I tried it on the big boot, and when I did, it was not. It didn't look good, and it was kind of uglier than I thought it would have looked because it wasn't bad looking, but then when I just tried it on, I was like, ooh, and it felt too big. And since my dad was here, he's a very very negative person. Like seriously, he's negative about everything. um, So every shoe I picked out was no. One shoe he liked, it was a shoe I didn't like, and he really hated the spiky ones which I love very much. Uh, so um, I constantly begged him, please, please just leave, because I don't like hanging around negative people. Now you have the rights to give me your opinion, but like you're gonna constantly nag about everything at me, because I'm gonna share something a little personal with you. Back then, I guess I was considered as a cross-dresser because I was going through this tomboy stage. I'm a tomboy, but you see, I was a confused little kid back then, so I didn't know what the hell tomboy was very much because I only got vague, explained, like, examples of what tomboy is. So I used to dress in guys' clothing because I thought that's what a tomboy would do. And guys' clothing are very comfortable. I'm comfortable. Like, guys' clothes are just more comfortable. If I could, I would still wear some guy clothing, but nope, get in trouble for that. So, my family was very scarred by that. So obviously they kind of like, especially my brother, they constantly put me down on that, constantly remind me of that. So back then I would literally cry. Back then, really I would, but and get mad. But now I just like, what the fuck? Give look how Battle for all the fucks I give. Don't see any. Like seriously, I was just like, you know what? Fine, I will admit, I was a crush dresser. But hey, what's the big deal? Clothes don't define who I am. So there were these 12-year-old girls who were they were like right in front of us because I was sitting down while I was trying on the shoes, and they saw like these Nike sparkly pink shoes. You know, like those stupid sparkle shoes that make you look like a freaking clown. Yeah. My dad kept on nagging and nagging about, Amanda, you have to be a little bit more girly. Amanda, you have to start wearing sparkly shoes. Amanda, you have to do this. You have to. It's like, I don't want to be a freaking clown. Okay? I'd never liked the pink ever since I was little. Even when I was 2, I never liked the pink. Um, I never really got the concept of sparkling shoes. I mean, yeah, if I was 9-year-old, yeah, I would go for it, but not anymore, because I'm freaking 15. I don't want to be a freaking clown. So it's just, you constantly have to hear about that. You won't stop nagging about this. Alright, my mom finally gave up and said, I know you're not a fashionable person, so why even bother? I'm like, you don't have to put it like that, but yeah, I'm not very fashionable. I really don't care about, as long as the clothes fit and are comfortable, I'll wear it. But if I don't like how I look in clothing, and I don't like how it feels, then I'm not going to wear it, no. So, I made one mistake. One mistake on a shoe. And they haunt me for the rest of my life about that one mistake. Now, guys, before I continue on, they're really good people. They're really, really nice. I'm probably talking way too loud and they're probably going to hear what I'm saying. But they'll think I'm talking to myself. They're really nice people. They're really sweet. It's just, they're stuck in the old times, you know? So, and you know, like, in my family, we're so old-fashioned where every girl is a girly girl. Like, none of them is different. So, first different person in the whole entire group. Yeah. So, anyway, so I constantly get taunted by that, and I was just like, and I finally told my dad, because I was a little frustrated, but not like the point where I would have punched him, but you know, it was like, can you just kind of please leave me alone? Nothing against you, nothing against everyone. I just kind of want to be alone, and that's how I felt. I just really wanted to be alone today. So I finally got my alone time, walked around, and it was nice. I actually did quiet down. I calmed down a bit. Then then my brother came up to me, and then he told me, "Wow, you're looking like a man today. Like, you're looking like a fine boy today." Because I was wearing my Doctor Who Tartar shirt, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Now he sometimes is in a joker way, but you know, I had a fight with him a long time ago about like how that really hurted me, and it really did hurt me back then. When he would call me a man and that I want to be a man so bad because of a stupid little mistake I did. And it really would hurt me back then, but I was like, it really is hard to say this, especially when it comes to your own brother. You just can't give a fuck what people think about you. Because, honestly, if you do, you're just gonna end up hurting yourself and constantly feel bad about yourself. So that's my advice to you. Do not absolutely give a fuck about what people think about you. Because no one will ever approve of you, no matter what. Some people out there, they will approve of you, and they're the good, and they're the true people that will really care for you. Not that my brother doesn't care for me, but like the people that accept you for who you are really good people, and don't ever let them out of your life, man. Really don't. So it's just like I kind of gave up. Was just used to it, and you know what? I came to the conclusion. So what if I was a cross-dresser? So what if I liked a guy's clothing better? You have to admit, even the most girly girls, guys' clothing is a lot more comfortable. It really is. Like, they're really snug. And it's like, even if you're a guy who likes women's clothing, that's cool. If you're a girl who likes to wear guys' clothing, that's cool. If you're a girl who likes to wear girls' clothing, that's cool. If you're a guy who likes to wear guys' clothes, that's cool. That shouldn't define who that person is. I know back then I was like, oh, clothes define me who I am. No, it's not. Fabric does not define you. It's your personality that does. So, it just got, I really got frustrated today because of stupid mistakes. I do. It's just like, people keep on bringing me down about my mistakes. And then I realized something. You really can't give a fuck. Really. In this life, you can't. It's just like, just because I may be tomboyish, maybe because I don't like all girly things, doesn't mean you always have to constantly shove it down my throat. Like, seriously. So, I'm sorry this video's long. I know you're probably not going to care, but I really just needed to get this off my chest. Just talking about it really makes me feel better. Thank you. Bye.